and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, and if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky.
Welcome, everyone. This is All-Star Action, folks. Kevin Harlan happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now it's time for the Foot Locker three-point contest. The long-range assassins of the NBA have come together to show off their skills from beyond the arc.
This is all about concentration, guys. Steve can attest to that. You get on a roll, lock into that rhythm. That's what you try to do here.
No question, Clark. And the crowd is behind you. You know, the fans are watching on TV. It's really a different environment than a game. But if you can find the groove, find your rhythm, it really is a fun event and a chance for guys to show their shooting strokes.
And so we'll see Kyrie Irving. He'll have 60 seconds to get off 25 shots from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and with each make counting as 1 point, except the last ball of each rack, which counts for 2.
Yeah, that's the money ball, Clark. And those shots are usually the ones that end up deciding this contest.
Can't get the money ball. He averages 3 points a rack and finishes with 15. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Yeah, even if he didn't set things completely on fire, it's still a fine score. I mean, what did you take away from it, Steve?
Well, it was.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry.
You look at the numbers through the first part of his career. I mean, there's a legitimate case that Steph Curry.
Almost everything fell for him. 28 points. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
Yeah, didn't look good there for a while, but give him credit for.
So it's Paul George ready to go. Not easy here. He needs 23 points to stay alive. Matching this score will be tough. It's up there. Makes his first. He finishes off the round with 19 points. He can't be upset with himself. That score is usually good enough, but it was a terrific round for just about everybody else. And here we go with Freak. He knows exactly what score will get him into the next round. And to make the next round, he'll need 23 points. Not easy.
Yeah, that's a tall order there. One of the best scores the shootout has ever seen. I think he's going to need more than skill or luck here. He better start praying.
Good rack right there. 4 points total. 5 points now. He can only afford 2 more misses. Only managed to sink 1 there. Now with 6.
Well, he's got to step up or he's in big trouble.
Oh, and he will not advance to the next round.
Going to just finish out the string here.
Nope, just not enough.
Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. He posts a score of 14. Curry's got the best score in the qualifying round, guys. I'll bet he's excited for the finals. And so we'll see Kevin Durant.
Well, it's pretty much unfair for a guy with Durant's size and speed to be able to shoot so easily from.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here.
Well, Klay's dad was an NBA player, Michael Thompson, but more.
He gets his tally up to 16 points. And so here's Curry now. Well, back to Curry. What is crazy is that he puts up all that he does while being one of the few who can shoot off the dribble. You know, most other guys, Clark. So here's Durant now. A nice long 60 seconds here in this tiebreaker. You want to get to as many as possible. Hope he closes out the round with 8 points. And so it'll be Stephen Curry here. He knows what he has to do, and he's got 60 seconds to do it. And that puts an end to the Foot Locker three-point contest. It couldn't have gone any better for this year's outstanding champion, Stephen Curry.
What a commando performance by our champion. Once he got rolling, the only question was, who's getting second?
Yeah, to paraphrase Larry Bird way back, who's going to get second? That's
What's up, everybody? Freak, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just hard to believe I get to be a part of all this.
It's the end of a long weekend. Just do your best and relax and enjoy it. Maybe give the fans a little show too, but you all know things get serious in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, I'll be ready. Butterfly's long gone by then.
What makes you think you'll even be playing in the fourth quarter, Freak?
Okay. Just because I wasn't on the cover of 2K like the rest of y'all doesn't mean I can't get it done when it counts.
And you can't even get it done on a virtual court. I beat you without even trying last night.
Got you there.
You got lucky. Okay, I want a rematch.
Yo, I want in on this. I could take you or James.
Well, I got plenty of time to beat all of you. Steph, you want in on this too?
I'm in. Hope you know how to defend the long ball better than you do out here.
I'll take one after you guys are done. Might as well make me the championship game.
Ha! Okay, consider it done. It's gonna be easiest night of my life. But now it's time to start the real show with the league's newest star at center stage. Good luck tonight, fellas.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Okay, and you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean,
Like have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
and Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Russell is out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Towns in at the 5.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible, and they are the best players in the world.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Leonard. Here's Russell. And the layup falls. Russell's got his second bucket.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Beal with a screen on Leonard. The Big Daddy passes to Beal. Here's Big Daddy. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's a screen. The tray. Good. Nowitzki's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
No good from Big Daddy.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And now it's a double-digit lead. Leonard's got 5 now.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
No good from Big Daddy.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
The East making a switch. Gasol's checked in. The West All-Stars also with a sub. Marc Gasol is checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Gasol a screen. It's Harden with the drive. 1 second left. He knocks it down right at the buzzer! And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. West All-Stars lead by 12. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. A great event unfolding, 1 quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back everyone to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Durant, Russell Westbrook out there at Bledsoe, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Davis in at power forward.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
No good from Big Daddy.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The feed to Durant. Fires for 3. Excellent D there from George. Durant's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Big Daddy. It's rebounded by Durant.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Davis. And that one goes long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Irving passes to Big Daddy. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The East making a switch. James is checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Davis, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Vucevic checked in for the East. Kemba Walker comes in for Irving. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the West.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Good. 8 points for Freak.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Durant in the corner, fires the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shots good from Big Daddy.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Durant. Again, Durant missing.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
No good from Big Daddy. A tight game here in New York. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's a tough shot. But you know what? It's all about putting on the show here in the All-Star game.
The shot's good from Big Daddy.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
16 feet away. Bank shot. No good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
James, the pass to Big Daddy. And he hits the jump shot. Big Daddy's got 16.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. Back to Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Nowitzki for 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Dirk Nowitzki. A big group substitution here for the East. Pau Gasol is checked. And the first half comes to a close. And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin. Big Daddy's checked in for the East.
And, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Big Daddy in at small forward. Anthony is out there with Paul George. Then there's Irving. And it's Wall in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Here's Big Daddy, and he's good on the 3 ball. Big Daddy's got 19 points. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Irving for 3, and the shot is good. Now just a 5-point West All-Star lead.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Griffin, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Wall attacking. Passes it to Big Daddy. That 3 off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Davis with some nice D.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. And here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 7. Here's Big Daddy. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Big Daddy's got 21. Just under 3.5 minutes played here. And look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
From 11 feet away, bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's a 9-point West All-Star lead.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And now 24 points for Freak.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Davis banked in off the glass.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
The pass to Big Daddy. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving, and it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Davis. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. Russell, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And Steph Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
We're seeing the shots for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Wash comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's LeBron in for Paul George. Leonard dishes to Curry. Back to Leonard. Fires the 3. Nowitzki, the pass to Russell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Blake Griffin. Thomas kicks to James. Pass to Big Daddy. Good, and the assist goes to James. 27 points for Freak.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
The West All-Stars have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Bradley Beal's checked in for Jeff Teague. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Oh, we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Russell kicks to Nowitzki. Dishes it to Curry. From 17 feet out, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Big Daddy. Good. Big Daddy's got 15 points in just the second half.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Beal the pass to Big Daddy. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's just a 4-point West All-Star lead. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. West All-Stars lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star game coverage continues.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Towns. Durant is out there with Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game, so good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
Paul George, he's checked in for the East. Wall comes in for Beal. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the West. Here's Big Daddy, and Griffin sends it back. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. Feeds it to Davis. Durant against George. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And 11 points for Kevin Durant.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Big Daddy. And just miss after miss right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Westbrook. They get a hand on it. He lobs it up, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Westbrook against Irving. Westbrook dishes to Bledsoe. Griffin kicks to Westbrook. He feeds it to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Anthony. Passes it to Big Daddy. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Westbrook passes to Bledsoe. Griffin kicks to Westbrook. It's Davis on the wing. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Bledsoe for 3. Good on the shot.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Baseline try. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Westbrook. Puts it up from 12. No good from Big Daddy.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
To the paint. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Griffin just having a terrific game. He's got 13 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
Ball passes to Big Daddy. And it's good. Big Daddy's got 36.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Griffin dishes to Durant. Griffin a screen on George. Durant attacking. Griffin, no one around him. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Griffin's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. There's the pick. Irving passes to Big Daddy. Westbrook pulls it in. The West All-Stars with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. The dish to Griffin. George against Durant. Outside Westbrook. Pulls it up. And the jumper falls for him. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
A big group substitution here for the East. Pau Gasol is checked in for Anthony. Wash comes in for George. Teague is checked in for John Wall. And Walker subbed in for Irving. Shots good by Walker.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
.133 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Leonard. From the left block, he sends it through. 124 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Big Daddy. And it's good off the back rim and in. Big Daddy's got 38 points. Now Curry. He dishes it to Towns. Gasol a screen. Off the pick. No good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Here's Big Daddy. It's rebounded by Towns.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Back to Curry. East grabs the miss.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Leonard. No good from Big Daddy. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Bosch.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Big Daddy. Buries it from three-point range. Big Daddy's got 43 points. Outside Curry. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Blake Griffin.
Is there anyone in the NBA who's more straight up scary than Blake Griffin? I don't think so. Big, strong, powerful, with the skills to...
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again to start up the NBA's second half of the